"Hello, Mole," said the water rat. "Hello, Rat," said the Mole. "Would you like to come over?" asked the rat presently. "Ooh, it's all very well to talk," said the Mole rather pettishly, he being new to the river and the riverside life and its ways. The water rat stooped and unfastened a rope and hauled upon it, then lightly stepped into a little boat the Mole had not observed. It was painted blue outside and white within, and was just the size for two animals, and the Mole's whole heart went out to it at once, even though he did not yet fully understand its uses. The rat said nothing, but stooped and unfastened a rope and hauled upon it, then lightly stepped into a little boat the Mole had not observed. It was blue outside and white within, and was just the size for two animals, and the Mole's whole heart went out to it at once, even though he did not yet fully understand its uses. The rat sculled smartly across and made fast, then held out his forepaw, and the Mole stepped gingerly down. "Lean on that," he said. "Now then, step lively." And the Mole, to his surprise and rapture, found himself actually seated in the stern of a real boat. "This has been a wonderful day," said he, as the rat shoved off and returned to his sculls. "Do you know, I've never been in a boat before in all my life." "What?" cried the rat, open-mouthed. "You've never been in a... Well, what have you been doing then?" "Is it so nice as all that?" asked the Mole shyly, though he was quite prepared to believe it, as he sat back in his seat and surveyed the cushions and the oars and the rowlocks and all the fascinating fittings, and felt the boat sway lightly under him. "Nice? It's the only thing," said the water rat solemnly, as he leant forward for his stroke. "Believe me, my young friend, there's absolutely nothing half as much worth doing as simply messing about in boats. Simply messing," he went on dreamily, "messing about in boats. Messing..." "Look ahead, Rat!" cried the Mole suddenly. It was too late. The boat hit the bank full tilt, and the dreamer, the joyous oarsman, lay on his back at the bottom of the boat with his heels in the air. "About in boats or with boats," the rat went on composedly, picking himself up with a pleasant laugh. "In or out of them, it doesn't matter. Nothing seems to really matter. That's the charm of it. Whether you get away or whether you don't, whether you reach your destination and you arrive somewhere else, or you never get anywhere at all. You're always busy, but you never do anything in particular. And when you've done that, there's always something else to do. And you can do that if you like, but you'd much better not. Look here, if you've really nothing else on hand this morning, supposing we drop down the river together and have a long day of it." The Mole waggled his toes from sheer happiness, spread his chest with a sigh of full contentment, leant back blissfully into the soft cushions. "What a day I'm having," he said. "Let us start at once."